Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ya Rabbul Alameen, Tera Shukr. Dear viewers, today I have decided to discuss about the true leadership. Who is true leader of this era and what are the qualities of a good leader? If we look at the world since the creation of the world, we see the greatest of the all, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was the greatest of the all leaders. Then comes the life of Sahaba, but luckily we are going to discuss the leader of 21st century. According to my judgment, leadership is like a sheltering tree. As a sheltering tree gives shelter to all, it doesn't see who is sitting beneath me, either friend or foe, relative or non relative. Whoever sits there gets benefit. He does not see either this man or animal. His task is to give shelters to all. And the same case is with the true leader. He always, all the time, thinks of his people, his nation, his tribe, his country. If we look at the past and the present, we see there is only one man, Nelson Mandela the Great. He was the leader whom we can say a true leader. Uh, when he started his movement. Uh, he was struggling for the black people because the white used to think that the blackies are the poorest creature, that the blackies have no rights, they are the lowest creature of the world. And it was Nelson Mandela who said, no, all are equal, black and white, all are equal. And he started his movement. The people gathered. When the British noticed that his movement is spreading rapidly, so they imprisoned him. They imprisoned him in a jail where there was no light available. There was a small room, no newspaper, nothing else. And he was imprisoned over there. The persons whom looked after him, they were also not allowed to see him, not allowed to talk to him. Nobody talked to him. He was imprisoned in a small room where the sunlight was not available. He didn't know even it's day or night. Luckily, when a soldier who was serving in that prominent jail got retired, he asked a question to his officer. Sir, would you please tell me the man whom we are serving here, we have been serving here for last many years. So who was this? The officer replied, gentlemen, just go home. If you love your life, never ask such questions again. But the gentleman insisted time and again. And at last he persuaded his officer to tell. The officer told him his name. When the gentleman heard that this is Nelson Mandela, his lips became silent. He went home. He was not able to eat food. He always, all the time, used to think Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. His life was also in danger because he knew if I disclose this secret, he will be sentenced to death. So he stopped eating bread. His wife used to ask him time again, "Sir, why are you not eating meal? What is your problem? Please tell me." But the gentleman was silent, spoke nothing, remained silent. 6 days gone. It was seventh day. His wife said, "Okay, gentlemen, if you will not disclose me the reasons, I will also not eat bread. I shall die with you." Then he said, "I will disclose provided you will keep it secret, because we may lose our life if the things spread." Wife said, "Okay, sir, we shall not disclose it to anybody else." So he told him, "Sir, the man where I have been serving was Nelson Mandela imprisoned." Lady said, "Nelson Mandela?" You say, "Yes, yes." "Is he live?" "Yes, he's live." Both became silent. Days gone, the thing was spread that Nelson Mandela is live and imprisoned over there. Thousands of the men came together. Then millions of the men came along with their iron tools, spades, etc. They were holding, and they decided that they will dig this place and they will bring their leader out. People got together, and the government was terrified to see such a million of men. They were holding their iron tools, spades, etc., etc. And at last, the British government said, "Okay, gentlemen, we shall release Mr. Mandela." Mr. Mandela came outside. He made a speech and told his fellows that, "You please go back. I have to question the walls of my jail. So please let me give 2 or 3 days. I shall ask a question to the walls of my jail, that if I lost my passion, if I lost my determination, if I was terrified, if there is some change. No, I'm the same as I entered into this cell on the first day. Although I have passed 30 years of my life, now I am aged one, but my passion is still alive." Then the British released him, and there were elections. Mr. Nelson Mandela won the elections, and the government of Canada, who loved Mandela, they think that Mandela is their spiritual leader. They had deep passions for him. They had deep love for him. They requested Mandela to visit their country first. Mr. Mandela answered, "Gentlemen, I'm not feeling well. I'm on the wheelchair, and I wish I should go to my neighboring country when I shall be on my feet. So please wait." But the Canadian government insisted, "Sir, it's a moment of pride for us that you will be in our country first. So please come on the wheelchair, no problem. It would be our pleasure, and it would be a great pleasure for us that you will be in our country." Mr. Mandela went there. Warm welcome. The Canadian government was much pleased to see Mandela in their country. When Mandela reached there, he requested, "Mr. President, that I would like to see you one on one. There would be no person available in the room when I shall be talking to you." He said, "Okay, sir, it's my pleasure." So they managed one on one meeting. and Mr. Mandela and the president of Canadian government was all alone in a room. Mr. Mandela asked him a question, sir, have you locked the door? He said, okay, sir, I have locked the door. Now you can talk to me. You can say anything. Mr. Mandela got up and caught the feet of Canadian president. Canadian president was amazed. What is wrong with you, sir? We are sinful people and you are making us more sinful. Please, sir, stand up, get up. Tell me what you want to say. Sir, I can't survive. Sir, please get up. But Mandela was not losing his feet. He said, Mr. President, the people of my country are barefooted. They have no employment. They are, they are without clothes. Hunger is over there. People are not happy. Please do something if you can. Mr. President said, sir, would you please stand up, sir? We shall do every possible things to remove the poverty from your country. But please, sir, get up. Don't make me humiliated. I'm so sinful, sir. Please, sir, get up. And Mandela got up at last. And when the leaders were talking, the tears were coming from their eyes, both for weeping and crying. Then they decided that heavy machinery would be sent to South Africa and they will build a trade emporium. Mr. Mandela went back to his country. Canadian government sent heavy machinery and the people of South Africa started working. They built a trade emporium. If we visit that area, it would take 2 hours in an helicopter to visit the site. Now, Alhamdulillah, the trade emporium is completed. The people of South Africa are enjoying good life. Now there is no difference between Gora and Kala, white and black. They are living happily together, and it's just because of Nelson Mandela that he worked very hard. He did not lose his heart, and he devoured every hardships happily. Thank you, Mandela. When Mandela left this world, the whole world condoled on his sad demise. The President of America lived complete 3 days in South Africa and condoled. We wish him good luck. We wish Allah pardon his sins. We wish Allah help him. Amen. Thank you very much.